What's going on, guys? Shane here. So today I'm going to share with you my exact Muay Thai chest and tricep workout because a lot of people ask me, can I lift weights and also fight train? Should it be done on the same day or should I lift weights one day and fight train another day? And the answer is both, either, right? I do both. I'll do these type of workouts 3 times a week max, where I'm doing chest and triceps. Another day I'll do back and biceps, and then I have a day for leg and shoulders. And I intertwine those with my fight training. Otherwise, I'm just doing functional training, stuff that's going to supplement my workouts. And there's a link right here and in the description below for more sport-specific functional training, which is great for fighters. Whereas the workout today is more so for building strength, endurance, and looking good, aesthetics. Because to be honest, guys, I have a confession to make. I don't have to worry about cutting weight because I'm not fighting anymore. So I don't mind putting on this extra muscle, this extra mass. I want to look good and be dangerous. That's the best combo right there. All right, so today's workout will be the fight training first, followed by the weights. You can switch that. You can do the weights first, then the fight training afterwards. I prioritize whatever I really want to focus on that day, what I want to put my energy into doing. Today, I really wanted to focus on my fight training. So we're starting off with a head-to-toe dynamic warm-up, then going immediately into our jogging. From there, we're going to wrap our hands, then jump rope, shadow box, and then we're going on to the heavy bag. That ends our fight training, and then we're going to go to the bench press. We're going to hit the weights with the bench press, then we're going to go to dips, finish off with flies, and then a cool down the stretch. Also, at the end of the video, you'll see I wrote down the amount of sets and reps that you're going to do so that you can just screenshot it and use it for future reference. All right, so after our warm-up, you're going to hop on the treadmill or run outside for 10 minutes straight. Here on the treadmill, I'm doing an 8.5 speed. I'm gonna add in shadowboxing. You'll see I'll start throwing some punches along the way too. This is a warm-up. You're not trying to kill yourself. You wanna get your heart rate up. You wanna get a nice sweat going, but ultimately just getting ready for the rest of the workout. So after I finish up that 10-minute run, I like to wrap my hands from here as I'm catching my breath. So this way I can seamlessly transition from workout to workout. If you're looking for some gear, click the link in the description below to get some sweet science wraps, shirts, and gloves. All right, now we're gonna skip rope, improve our footwork, our agility. We're gonna work our calves and get the heart rate back up. We're gonna work crisscross, double unders, squats. Double unders are my favorite, so see if you can beat my record of 111 straight. And you're gonna do this for 3 3-minute rounds. Next is shadowboxing, and I like doing 3 2-minute rounds here. Nothing too crazy, really focusing on my technique, my form, defense, footwork, combos, getting ready for the heavy bag, forming strategies. We're actually gonna finish our workout with shadowboxing too, so if you feel like this isn't enough for you, hold off on that thought because we are gonna come back to more shadowboxing at the end. As always, you're not just working your offense, you're working your defense, footwork, breathing, keeping your eyes forward and open. There's a link right here that breaks down how exactly you're gonna shadowbox in a recent video that we did last week. So if you need some help with your shadowboxing, check this video out here. Now that you're properly warmed up, we're gonna go 3 3-minute rounds on the heavy bag, giving yourself a minute rest in between. You're gonna work your combos, your sprints, focus on strategies, work your range, and move with that bag, all right? Fight training isn't just about wowing on the bag, getting your heart rate up so you're huffing and puffing and your muscles are tired. It's about visualizing an opponent and moving like you would in an actual fight. You'll see that I am working my defense. I am switching my stance to a southpaw stance. A lot of movement, finishing my punches with kicks, always working the jab, creating angles. And you'll notice this is Muay Thai and chest and triceps, right? The reason why I work my Muay Thai and a lot of kicks is because I know I'm gonna be working my arms a lot with the weights. So on the days that I'm doing shoulders and legs, maybe I'll just do boxing, okay? Because my legs are gonna be really fatigued and I wanna save the energy in my legs for my lifts. And we'll watch a little bit more of my heavy bag work and I'll break it down for you guys. So working elbows, spinning back elbows, teeps to the body, keeping them at bay, and then when the time feels right or they come rushing in, again, working with the bag, the movement of the bag, okay? Sometimes I'll give it a little push, I'll create some distance, work some Taekwondo with side kicks, and then incorporate the Muay Thai with a knee, okay? Love working my boxing, love head movement, going to the head, to the body, and then finishing with kicks, of course, to knees. Gotta pace yourself mid-round just like you would in a fight, all right? You're not gonna sprint an entire round. It's never gonna work, okay? Look for openings, switch things up, develop a strategy and stick to it, and also practice other strategies too. If plan A doesn't work in a fight, you need to have a plan B through Z. Practice your feints to trick them up and to create better angles. Practice things like sweeps, clinching, sprawls if this is MMA, and everything else. All right, now we're gonna hit the weights with flat bench. I'm gonna do 5 sets of 10 with just pretty lightweight, 135 pounds, nothing too crazy. It's gonna work the chest, the triceps, the shoulders. And since we're doing so many sets and high reps, then this is really gonna be for endurance. The lighter weight, the higher reps is gonna develop your muscle endurance so that you can go longer. And that's what we want in a fight. We don't wanna be able to pick a guy up over our head once and then need a 2-minute rest. You know, unless that's your goal, and that's fine too, but predominantly we wanna be able to throw punches throughout the entire fight and keep our hands up. All right, next Next up is dips, great for the triceps and chest. And what I'm doing here is holding a 25-pound plate in between my legs, and I'm gonna go to failure. I got 10 on the first set, then I'm gonna drop it, and again, I'm gonna go to failure. I think on the second set, I got 7, and on the last set, I got 6, okay? So it's okay if you can't get 10. I'd be lying to you if I told you I did on all of them. Just make sure you have good form, try to get full extension of your arms, but of course, don't lock out at the elbow. And again, you see high reps. Next exercise is flies. Now you can also do this with dumbbells lying on your back. Right here I'm doing it with the cable machine, and I'm just gonna go for 10 reps, and then as soon as I'm done those 10, I'm gonna go to presses. And you'll see the way I demonstrate, either you can do them both at the same time, just like the bench, or you can alternate left, right, similar to throwing punches, okay? And you're probably noticing that all of these motions are similar to throwing punches. But as mentioned earlier, this is mostly for muscle endurance, strength, and building muscle to look good. After our 3 sets of flies, as promised, we're going back to shadowboxing. And I sort of combine this with my stretching, my cooling down. You see I'm watching myself in the mirror here. My arms feel heavy, but I want to make sure that I still have proper form on everything. So you don't have to go 100%, but you want to teach your muscles to do the right thing. All right, guys, if you want to screenshot this for future reference, now's your chance. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below, and I'll definitely do more of them. Also, this is the kind of stuff that we have on my fight gym. If you're looking to get specific drills for footwork, for endurance, for speed, or find new techniques, or train a different style, we have Muay Thai, boxing, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, wrestling. Plus, I do live seminars on there every week. We have a chat box in there, a bunch of members. It's always a good time, and I'd love to have you guys in there. So check it out. On the left is my Twitter, on the right is my Instagram, and if you haven't already subscribed, please do so to get the fight tips before your opponent does. Until next time, I'm Shane with Fight Tips, self-defense for the underdogs.